YouTube. This is React City. I'm Little.
I'm Rose.
And this is the final episode of Demon Slayer Season 2, Entertainment District. Is there anything you guys want to see on this final episode?
I want to see people alive.
Alive. That would be, you know
that would
what?
be great.
My standards are really easy to meet. Alive. And maybe
I mean,
not
they don't
easy.
even have to have all their limbs. I just want them to be alive.
They won't have all their limbs.
Yeah.
This
We
is
already had
true.
the heart shot in Inosuke, right? Moves his organs.
Moved his organs.
We should really talk about Inosuke more. But yeah, I want to get into it. So guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, this is the last time you will be seeing us for Demon Slayer for quite some time. Remember, the banner on the homepage has other shows that we do. If there's a season 3, we'll probably be a season 3. We will be there eventually. Hopefully. But thank you guys very much for being with us through this whole thing. All the views have been fantastic. And if you want to see anything else that we do, remember, check out the homepage. So thank you very much. See you guys next time in the city.
What?
Ready.
Nezuko.
Nezuko. Nezzy, baby Nezzy. And he's alive.
Or she put something. Somebody put something in her mouth.
Right.
I think he did.
City's gone.
Yeah.
We haven't seen the rest of his body yet. Does he have the rest of his body?
Oh, you're right.
Oh,
Okay,
yes.
there it is.
Oh, Nezzy saved.
Oh, I forgot about that.
What about the poison?
Oh.
She probably burned it out of him.
Help me. Oh, Nezzy. Oh, he's back.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
He's
probably
scared to
shouldn't.
look.
How? Again.
Oh yeah, it is her.
Nezzy.
Yeah.
Oh, the cinema fire!
Burned up the poison.
Nice.
Good Nezzy.
He's back!
He still has a wound.
No.
No, Nezuko!
Stop it!
Nezuko, get over here! Huh?
Oh no, she's getting.
Just punch her in the mouth.
Good, ruin the moment. Oh no. Come on, Nezuko.
I think it's just blood out of his mouth.
Burn.
Oh.
Wait too soon.
We're gonna spank you.
I'm okay.
Her face!
Head.
Yo, he's still injured. Oh, his fingers every time I see it.
You should probably put them in back in the spot.
Are you sure about that? Oh, he's collecting it. That's what I was thinking, for him to collect it.
I forgot about that.
Are you sure?
Cat.
Oh, Cassie.
What's up?
Yes.
Oh, the fingers. It just doesn't get easier to see.
They're still dangerous.
I think
Oh,
they're
they are
disintegrating.
disintegrating. Yeah. They're blaming each other to their death. Wow. What a way to die. The last words to say to each other. Wow. Aww.
That was rude.
お前一人だったらとっくに死んでる。どれだけ俺に助けられた。 そう今までかばってきたことが心底悔やまれるぜ。
Wow.
お前さえいなければ俺の人生はもっと違ってね。お前さえいなければ。
Hey, you started.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
お前の
No, Tanjiro, stop. Don't, Tanjiro. No, no.
お前なんか生まれてこなけりゃよかった。味方してくれる人なんていない。だからせめて二人だけはお互いを罵り合ったらダメだ。
Why don't you shut up? Wow. You didn't get a chance to apologize.
俺の妹の名前は
Oh, he remembered her name.
ガキじゃねえ。お前は俺の自慢だったな。年山いかない頃から大人がたじろぐほど綺麗な顔をしていた。
That's concerning.
俺は自分が喧嘩に強いと気づいて取り立ての仕事を始めた。
Debt collector.
梅が13になるまでは
What?
客の侍の目玉をかんざしでついて失明させたので、その報復として梅は縛り上げられ生きたまま焼かれた。やめろやめろやめろ。俺から取り立てるな。何も与えなかったくせに取り立てやがるのか。許さねえ。闇も仏もみんな殺してやる。
He turned into Kronos.
Kronos.
とうに凶暴でね、取り立て先で大怪我させたり、最近ではもう歯止めが効かなくて。
まあ待て、とどめを刺してからだ。
Wow.
Oh,
つくぶしを食って綺麗な布団で寝てんだな。目玉一個なくしたぐらいでギャーギャービビーと。
Wow,
yeah,
right
you
through
were-
his sword.
you weren't gonna win that one. That's a strong scythe.
騒ぐんじゃねえ。どうしたどうした。
Who you?
かわいそうに。
What?
You're just
間もなく死ぬだろう。
carrying
That
body
was
parts?
upper 6.
お前らに血をやるよ。二人ともだ。お前らは鬼となり、俺のように銃に気づき。
His eyes are also very colorful.
Yeah. And it was a rule that they can't make their own demons,
やった
but
ことに後悔はねえ。奪って取り立てる九太郎になる。
Maybe don't do that.
俺が育てたためにお前はこうなっただけで、 奪われる前に奪え。取り立てろと俺が教えたから。お前は侍の仲間をついて
そっちが出口？
お前はもう
leaving her alone.
俺についてくるんじゃね
なんで？なんでよ、私。
え。ついてくんじゃねえ。
ごめんなさい。その子たち回れなくて、私がもっとちゃんと役に立ってたら負けなかったのに、いつも足引っ張ってごめんなさい。
俺はこっちに行くからな。お前は反対の方、明るい方へ行け。
離れない。絶対離れないから。ずっと一緒にいるんだから。なんか生まれ変わっても私はお兄ちゃんの妹になる。絶対に。私を嫌わないで。叱らないで。一人にしないで。置いてったら許さないわよ。
sound, man.
Just a wailing scream.
絶対一緒にいるんだもん。
もう何も怖くないだろう。
So, she did have the chance to go.
Yeah, but she didn't want to leave him. Aww, him and Nezuko holding together. Were they able to see?
What? Oh, not. That was traumatizing.
It was traumatizing, yeah.
6名
Yeah.
1名の下だ
That's the lowest of the upper ranks.
6とはいえ上限を倒したわけだ。実にめでたいことだね。
They're all just done with him.
褒めてやってもいい。
I don't mind.
前から褒められても別に俺は引退する。さすがにもう戦えねえよ。
She's hissing at him.
ふざけるなよ。俺は許さない。ただでさえ若手が育たず死にすぎるから。柱は煉獄
Yeah,
の
right,
上
go.
である空席のまま。お前程度でもいないより
Inspiring as you.
死ぬまで戦え。
Forget that.
若手は育ってるぜ。確実に。お前の大嫌いな若手が
10-year-old.
まさか生き残った
He survived.
この戦いで
Yes, yes, he did.
この炭治郎が
Gross.
上限をよくやったって
Oh, he's happy.
ねずこ
It's hope. They haven't beaten one in so long.
Yeah.
He's definitely has the same poison.
Yeah.
Nezuko just needs to set him on fire.
100年もの間変わらなかった状況が
100 years, nothing
Yeah.
to
変
change.
わった鬼物人無惨お前は必ず私たちの代で倒す我が一族唯一の汚点である
On my family?
They're related.
Oh.
Get Nezuko over there quickly. That's 3.
Oh,
Akaza.
that's Akaza. Or Akaze?
I don't remember.
異空間無限上
Infinity Castle.
Time for a chat,
呼
please.
ばれたということは上限が鬼狩りにやられた
かけることなく帰れますね
Intact?
Intact?
凱旋しよう。派手にな。
And be flashy about it.
To yourselves?
He's just like,
That sets them all on fire. There's no after credits, so.
I was waiting. You just let it. Are you sure there's no after credits?
Discussion.
Discussion.
For the final time. MVP Nezuko.
Yeah.
Yeah. Always thank your healers.
Yes. Always tip your healers.
Mm-hmm. She went around, she burned off all the poison.
Yes.
Yeah.
It really makes me think that she might be able to actually do something with the master.
Yeah.
because he looks like he has the same poison.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so after the MVP Nezuko going around healing everybody, we see that Inosuke just on his back nearly dying.
Yeah.
Still with the chest
He's
wound.
just like,
The man moved his organs around.
yeah.
I think he has some of the most, not the biggest reveals, but some of the craziest reveals with
Yeah.
his abilities this season.
You know, the thing is, we can see the progression for everyone else's, but his is just like, I can do this.
Yeah.
It's like I've always been able to. You just never asked.
Super flexibility on the inside as well. His organs.
His body. Yeah. Can become worms, shift through hole. That
Right?
was
Oh my
terrifying.
gosh. Oh, dislocating his bones, his
Yeah.
joints.
And for some
Muscle mass.
reason, he was the one who knew about like the The
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, the
tattoo
rankings
mark.
on your
random
hands.
ranking thing. Yeah.
He actually paid attention for once.
Yeah.
Maybe he was always paying attention. He's just very good at multitasking, so he's just screaming the whole time because he can.
Yeah. It would make sense because he is like an animal who has like hyper awareness, so he'd be able to pick up a lot of things and still like go crazy at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then Zenitsu was on the ground. He was like, "My legs!"
It's broken, and he doesn't want to open his eyes.
He doesn't
He's
wanna
like, I don't
look.
want to see.
Like, I woke up and my body hurts. What happened? He hasn't opened his eyes to see, the whole world is destroyed around him.
Yeah, that would make it worse.
He's gonna scream even more.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the whole thing turned out everybody's fine. Yeah. So I guess nobody did.
Yeah.
Man, they really threw us for a loop there, but I guess I can kind of now understand the feel of the show better. Because after Rengoku's death, I really wasn't sure
Who was safe?
who was safe. Yeah.
I still don't think anybody's safe.
I mean, after that though.
Yeah, if they had any chance to kill someone, it would have been then. Because easy, anyone could have died in that crazy massacre of circular blades.
Yeah, but I think that the fact that Rengoku died in one season, and well, it's the same season. Rengoku died, but then nobody died this time. Is just showing that like you can't predict it.
Oh, okay. So they're just trying to like throw you off a little bit, so that the next time,
The next time.
But it was also a movie.
that too.
Rengoku got. I don't know. A part of me is disappointed someone didn't die, but and the entire city was evacuated already. So that was also. How did they explain
Well,
this?
some of them were evacuated.
Some? I thought it was
Yeah,
all.
I don't know if it's all of them, but I think most of them were like, get out and stuff. Yeah.
They're gonna have to like say, I don't know, a firestorm burn through the village or something.
I don't know if they're gonna try and cover it up like that. It doesn't seem like the Demon Slayers try to be like we don't exist. You know?
Yeah, they're
But
just
the
like
government though.
oh yeah. The government might try to do something.
We don't know anything about them trying to cover up though.
Weren't they with the train thing? Well, not covering it up, but didn't they like tell everybody it was a train serial killer or something?
Yeah, there was some
They thought
story
it was
they
a
gave.
serial killer.
No. There was a story they gave.
Yeah.
Sort of like when who was it? Oh, Rengoku had gone to investigate. They were like telling them, oh yeah, this is what had happened or whatever, and the reason we retired it. Like but Rengoku knew the real reason.
Yeah.
So to me, I think the government may have just given a story.
Well, it's in such a weird spot if it's not being covered up because the Demon Slayers themselves, they don't seem to really try. Like they walk onto the trains, they say, "Yeah, I'm a Demon Slayer" or something, and some people even know about them. They never once tell them don't be quiet about it.
Yeah.
If they have to fight a demon, they just do it.
Yeah.
You know, but everyone else, like in the very beginning, they were like the Demon Slayer Corps is not officially acknowledged by the government, so which would imply secrecy on their part. I'm just wondering who's trying to keep it secret and to what extent is it kept secret, and maybe they just don't want the population to be afraid. But this is the first confirmed kill of an upper rank in centuries.
Yes. It was a hard battle. It took one Hashira and 4 close, like really strong.
I forgot their ranks.
Exceptionally talented.
Exceptionally talented, yeah.
3 liabilities and a whole town.
And a demon. Nezuko.
Yes.
Nezuko, yeah, she did a number on what's her name?
And
She was the reason that or she was part of the reason that the brother came out.
Yeah.
Because she led to Uzui being able to behead her.
Yeah, they would have lost
Yeah.
if Nezuko hadn't saved Tadano in the very beginning.
Yeah.
To begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now that this guy's gone, do you think there's a not possibility, they're gonna get promoted?
Well, yeah, but they're also. It seems like Muzan is drawing a target on their back now.
Yeah. I want to see that meeting.
Very big target on the wreck.
Yep.
Especially since it's the kid with the Hanafuda earrings again.
Yeah. Should be scared.
Yes.
Yep, and that's exactly what Master was saying. It's like, this is an omen. This is a big turning point. Muzan is going to hear about it, and then there's going to be trouble. So, yeah, big target. And also, Tanjiro got blood. So I think they're both sides are racing to the finish line.
Yes.
Because we can get possibly a cure through Tamayo. Because I doubt that Muzan is going to be like, yeah, sure, I'll return your sister. I'll take back my blood. Sure. You know? So I think Tamayo is probably their chance. And that's why, you know, it's if the more the more upper ranks that Tanjiro can get his hand on their blood, it's a better chance they'll have.
I'm kind of curious just to see Lady Tamayo in general. Because it's been a long time, and he said this is
There's
the
like
second
2 vials.
the second vial?
Second vial, yeah.
A former lower 6, and now it's an upper 6. She's like, oh, he leveled up.
And so they're staying in hiding. And didn't Muzan say to, like, I forget. Oh yeah, no, he was mentioning it to Daki.
Yeah.
That he lost track of Tamayo, but he wasn't like directing her to do anything with her, did he?
I don't think so, but either way, they should be on the lookout for her.
Yeah, I think she's also on his radar.
Yeah, there's some people that I think he just tells them, like, kill
Look out.
this person if you see them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like Arrow Demon and the ball girl were like, you're the one. Like they heard about her.
Oh, yeah. Tamayo the Fugitive.
Yeah.
Before we get to the flashbacks, anything?
When they were arguing,
Yeah.
and Tanjiro went over to stop him from saying mean things, I'm like, Tanjiro, you are too forgiving.
Oh my gosh!
Tanjiro?
Like, what if he just like bit your finger there?
Bit it.
That's what I was
That's what I was
thinking.
imagining.
Finish the job with the 2 fingers.
Yeah, he just can't stand seeing people hurt.
And like in his mind is like, we're all gonna hate you in this life. Don't be the ones to hate each other in the next life. You know, he had a point.
So yeah, flashbacks.
Yeah. So they showed him next to a corpse in the initial flashbacks.
Yeah.
And then they said they named her Ume after the disease that killed him, mother.
Yeah.
Which would imply, and the body looked a little bloated. So I thought, was he like born from a corpse?
That's what I thought. But then
That lady
was holding her.
That lady also had no belly, like a pregnant woman.
well, the baby was out.
Oh yeah,
But still, like,
you
I don't know if they do that in anime where they
Yeah.
show there's still a belly, because that would be confusing in an anime.
Yeah.
Maybe she was just like someone willing to help.
Maybe like a relative or something. Because there was also that guy. Well, that could have been Dad, who came and saw the dead body and was like, out of there.
I was thinking that maybe she had the child while she was sick, and she died like a couple days later.
I'm just trying to like explain how does she get the name after it kills her mother?
Yeah.
You know.
It could be that this whole flashback was like, let's see his experiences first, and then go back, and my life changed at this point, kind of thing.
Yeah. I'm sure someone will clear it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's rather than a name, it's just something they started calling her. It was like the Ume child, and then they just started calling her Ume.
Yeah. And also, if somebody knows exactly what that condition he had, feel free to say that in the comments. Just kind of curious what that was. Like some dark brown, black streaks.
I think
like
it's just
tattoos.
birthmarks.
The whole thing was birthmark?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
It could also be from his getting beat up by his mother.
Well, that was the black eyes he had, but those went away.
But yeah, she was born and she was gifted with beauty.
Beauty.
Absolutely beautiful.
And he was her pimp.
No. Oh my goodness. And then I wrote down was ugly and sad. And then the next thing I wrote was Ume burned.
Yeah. 13.
So, yeah, because she stabbed one of the guys. Because she was basically like following what her brother had taught her.
Yeah.
How to live.
So she was either being trained... No, she was being used by the house as a prostitute because we saw that lady later.
Yeah.
And she probably maybe didn't want to do anything and stabbed him in the eye and then gets burned. So it's a little curious then that they choose, once they become demons, to just go back into that rather than something else. Maybe it's the only path they ever knew.
I don't think they remembered.
Yeah, it
until
was.
now.
Yeah, it was at their end of their life. They're like, "Oh, this is what I was." But I think it could just be kind of like you lose your memories after a while. So they're doing this thing for so long. Because we saw Gutaro, he was like Gyutaro. He was like, I'm deciding like anyone who's better than me, I'm gonna kill.
Yeah.
Right? I'm gonna continue my job of collecting or whatever and being or whatever. So he decided that after he became a demon.
Yeah.
But his sister just was always just following him. So they had that mindset to start, and then everything else just faded away of but they just continued on that path.
Yeah. I think that makes sense because we see with Nezuko, like when she got turned, she was berserk at first.
Yeah.
But other than that, she's not really shown memory issues till the recent episode
Yeah.
of where she flashed back
Yeah.
to her very core. So yeah, maybe like over time, it like slowly as you go farther and farther in.
Yeah. The colorful six that turned them. Colorful
yeah.
six, upper
Colorful
six.
six.
Upper six is
Colorful
colorful.
eye.
He's colorful guy.
Colorful.
And considering that they are the upper six,
They
he
defeated
died.
him. Yeah.
Is that how it works? I thought he just died and then they worked with it.
Well, he probably ended up dying
Yeah.
in any case, but because if you get defeated, you just have to defeat them to take their spot. So I think if he, being an upper six, got defeated, means that Muzan was probably upset at him. Was like, you just go away, die. I don't want you.
Yeah, it's either Muzan did it or
Some
New Six did it because Demon Slayers apparently had not killed an upper six in centuries.
Right.
Yeah.
So it had to be between them.
Yeah. I would immediately guess it's
Well,
Muzan.
No, it's not that a demon slayer hadn't killed a upper six in centuries. It's that their ranks haven't changed in centuries.
Right.
So since then, since they became the upper six,
they haven't changed.
they haven't changed their place.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that would also explain why he said it's been 100 years since the last one we killed or something.
I thought it was hundreds. Was it 100 or hundreds?
100.
In this
Because Muzan
scene-
said centuries.
Well, yeah, Muzan said centuries in relation to the ranks not changing. But in the scene with the master said specifically 100 years since once died. I think.
He said 100. He didn't say hundreds.
Yeah, which
But
is
I
why
can't remember exactly how he's.
because that, in my mind I was like, okay, that's weird because previously he said century, but if
Centuries.
century was something else, it makes sense. But either way, so I would immediately think that Muzan killed that guy
Yeah.
because we hear later from Rui that Rui had special permission to turn others.
Right.
It's not, you're not allowed to turn others.
Right. So
Maybe back then there was less rules.
maybe.
Possible,
Maybe.
but that's only
I was just gonna say, this guy, what he said was, I'm going to give you some blood, and if Muzan chooses you, then you'll become a demon. So that meant, I'll give you the blood, and then Muzan has to decide at that point. Okay.
like it's saved
Or
their
cell
lives.
deconstruction.
So
Demon or cell deconstruction? Which one will it be?
why not both?
Why not both?
Yeah. You see there at the very end, the limbo thing. So I found that very interesting. So he chose to walk towards the dark, but I kind of think also he would, like, he has to go to dark. Because when he was there by himself, he was nothing but darkness. It only showed the light till his sister showed up. So I'm guessing the morality, or at least the reasoning here, is he was responsible for her,
Yeah.
and that's why she went down the path she did.
Yeah.
I would also say, though, it does feel a little tricky because technically someone was responsible for him
Yeah.
and he didn't really get a fair shot.
Yeah.
So it's a little weird that she would get a fair shot if she's being raised by someone who also didn't get a fair shot.
Yeah.
But maybe it's because he was, once he got turned, he chose, I will collect from people, I'm going to hurt everybody who's better than me. He chose the path of evil. And she only chose, I will follow my brother through anything. And so maybe she was forgivable because of that.
Maybe.
And also his whole monologue, like going through his whole life and everything to this point to where he is, he said the only thing he regretted was that she didn't have a better life. He didn't regret anything
Yeah,
he's
he
done in
said
his life.
it's like every single, if I'm ever getting reincarnated, I'm doing this again.
Yeah, so he hasn't turned on his ways. But she kind of didn't. She's so like kind of lightheaded.
Yeah.
Like, not lightheaded, superficial.
Yeah.
She doesn't have ways.
Yeah.
You know, she just follows him. So it would make sense that she would have a shot to go to the light side, so to speak. But she would have to like forsake him.
Yeah.
Forsake.
And it would be funny, this Tanjiro's in his old age and it shows like round 2.
It's like, bruh. And it is confirmed they are going to hell.
Yeah, so
Really
the fire
went to hell.
Ryu went to hell with his family.
With his family.
Together.
Together.
That's nice.
Together.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I know that there's really no way to know for sure, but the sister was all like, there's no way that we're blood related, but she did look way different than him. And I'm
Yeah.
starting to think, I wonder if there was something to that. But I don't know.
It is. It's a thing that it's an insult that they throw at each other in more in Eastern culture. Because I hear it in Korean stuff, I hear it in Japanese stuff, I hear it in Chinese stuff sometimes.
Fair enough.
It's like, well, there's no way we're blood related when they're like you left the toaster like this? We can't be blood related.
Yeah, it's kind of funny
funny.
because we have an inverse, like in our house. Our mom, like sometimes we'll misplace things and our mom will be like, oh, you're definitely my son.
Yeah.
Something like that.
It's the total opposite.
It's the opposite.
Yeah. I can't find something that's right in front of you. You're definitely my sibling. Thank you. And then we see what's his name, Snaky Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
He's
yeah.
finally here.
Snake.
Taking his time.
He took his
It's
time.
like,
yeah.
oh, you defeated a lowly upper six, and you're alive.
He has to be like sneaky about everything. He can't sneakily be like, I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah.
No, he can't fully be like, I'm glad you're okay. He has to sneakily be like, oh, nice. He's like, I guess I'll give you my praise for
Yes.
surviving.
Yeah.
Backa.
But then he was like, he lost his composure when it came to Tanjiro surviving.
Yeah.
That kid?
That guy survived. Yeah, he cut the neck off.
He did. He did.
Yes, he did.
Mm.
That's huge.
Yeah. Whilst being
Through his mouth.
scythed through his mouth.
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
you should still have that injury.
Yeah.
You guys okay?
I don't taste anything and I taste everything. Oh my goodness. Oh.
You have anything there, Nick?
No. The last thing I had was the 100 years since a change.
All right.
Hmm.
In that case,
Oh, wait. Last thing was Muzan summoned everybody.
Yeah.
yes.
So I think that's where we'll pick up next season. Or somewhere in there. At least that might be in the first episode. What is he gonna say? We know part of it is like hunt him down and kill him, or it might be if you don't, you all die. Like I can see Muzan being like super mad. Like one of you have failed me, and he's getting like scared now. You know.
Yeah.
Muzan has shown nothing but rage. That's his response to anything time something doesn't go his way.
Yeah.
So I can totally see just being a manhunt. Like, no, race is on. Somebody kill him.
Yeah.
Please.
Oh, and he might be like, the person who does kill him gets to survive because I'm sweeping the rest of you.
Yeah. I think that would be dumb for him to
Yeah.
do, but
He's
I
a
can
rageful
see.
guy.
That's what I was gonna say. I can see him doing it out of wrath,
Mm-hmm.
like just like kind of rage quitting all of them. But it would be dumb for him to do that because that would be like they're still strong. There's a reason that they haven't been replaced. You know, so they would stand a fighting chance if they like all grouped up and did something.
Mm-hmm.
And there's not going to be a new upper six.
Right, because he
Because
got
he
rid of
got rid of everybody else. And the guy who was a candidate to be one of the uppers got killed in the Mugen train arc.
right.
Mm-hmm.
And we know that it takes some, like, they have to, there's like a time period that they have to go through where they're eating humans
Yeah.
to get stronger. So even if he gives them the blood, they still have to get stronger.
Takes a
So it's
while.
not like he can just, like, pull one out of nowhere. Although that is an option to just make a bunch of demons and send them on.
So it's almost like when he gives you the blood, it's almost like increasing your potential. But then you have to live up to that potential.
Right.
And a big reveal, the master is related to Muzan.
Muzan,
Yeah.
that's right. I didn't write that down.
And the creepy little girls are his kids.
These are my servants. But, yeah.
The one blight on his family. So I guess the story then, I wonder if like this poison or sickness, whatever it is that that Master has, if that's related to why Muzan has a aversion to sickliness or being called pale or being called like look like I look dead or something.
Like maybe it's a familial trait.
Hereditary
Hereditary thing. Yeah. So he I don't know. It could be a disease that like a hereditary disease and not poison.
That's
But-
a good spot right there. It's a good spot. Give her a pat on the head. Good job. Yeah. Other than that, yeah. So the season's over. The series is
Are you
obviously
sure there's
over.
not one more episode? Sure there's not one more episode?
I'm fairly certain this is the last episode. If I'm wrong, you guys can laugh at me. But I'm fairly certain. We're gonna get an OVA probably between the next season and now.
Yes.
Because we left them all broken up. We need them to heal and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But as a season, I don't want to rate the show because obviously it's not done. And it's very clearly saying we're not done.
Yeah.
But I think this was... Like, the first half was just the movie being retold, so I don't like that. But as a whole, I do enjoy this as a step up from season 1. It feels like the progression continued.
Yeah.
It feels like season 1 never ended.
Yeah,
It's
true.
not a different show, where a lot of shows, season 1 and season 2 are like two different genres.
They have a different feel to them.
different feel.
Yeah.
So yeah, very good job. It was an excellent show. The animation and graphics were fantastic. Everything was great.
Yes.
Yeah, agreed.
All right, anything else?
No, other than I'm so excited to see what happens next. And if Uzui is actually going to retire immediately, because the guy made a good point. Like, the younger ones are dropping like flies.
We lost Rengoku.
Rengoku's still hasn't been replaced. You're gonna go now,
Not a
sir?
good idea.
Not on my watch.
Yeah, it sucks. And if I was just in the Snake Guy's shoes, it would probably feel like you're abandoning us.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you have to look at it from this guy's perspective. It's like his whole life has been in service to others. His whole life has been risking his life. And it doesn't end.
Yeah.
The Snake Guy, he said it himself, to keep fighting till he die, which is
Right.
going to happen to every single one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's choosing, I'm done, I'm going to live a happy, normal life. I put my 2 cents in, I've fixed my wrongs, I'm done.
Yeah.
So, just have to respect it.
Respect it.
Respect it!
Respect it.
But yeah, so guys, that is the last of Demon Slayer. Again, thank you guys very much for being with us through this whole thing. Guys, if you liked your time here, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. Check out the Patreon if you guys want to see the next episode. No. If you guys want to see other stuff that we do, which we allow for a whole week early, or if you guys want to see the uncut version of this reaction or any of the other reactions we do, the podcast is out, so you can get early access to the podcast immediately. That is up on Patreon as well. So, thank you guys very much. I will see you in the city. Goodbye.
Oh, bye.
And thanks to our patrons, Deli, Robin, Run Travis, Andrew, Fizzbuzz, and Tohanist.